Yo, how is everybody going? It is Grim. So today I've got a video that I wanted to make for about a day now, but I've also wanted to make it for over 2 months whenever the Nintendo stuff started happening. You already know what the video's about, you've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the title. Today we're talking about why Nintendo has been pretty shitty recently, and there's no other way to describe it, man. They've been absolutely dog shit at what they've been doing. So let's just get straight into it. So if you guys don't know, Nintendo is a company that makes video games. If you haven't heard Mario, Zelda, Metroid, or something along those lines that Nintendo makes, are you living under a rock, my guy? Their video games have been around since '85. So actually before that with Donkey Kong and stuff, and they've been doing Nintendo cards. But I'm not gonna go into big specifics, but you know who Nintendo is most likely. So if you know recently, if you're keeping track of Nintendo news, they've been pretty shitty with the Smash community. And they've always been pretty shitty with the Smash community, I'm not even gonna lie. They have done a lot of shit to go against the Smash community to show, oh, well, we don't like your competitive stuff. So I'm just gonna give a quick recap and then give my thoughts on this. So I believe it was like 4 months ago, Nintendo came out with a statement and they were just like, so basically, we don't like that you're playing Melee off of an emulator, which is, if you guys know what an emulator is, basically, it's where you take a game and you get the ROM from online, from a website, and you download it, therefore getting it for free instead of having to pay for it. But it's not technically illegal because they don't sell the game anymore, so they wouldn't be, I mean, emulating games isn't necessarily illegal unless you wave it in front of somebody, right? And you don't even need to emulate the video game to, you don't even need to emulate Melee to play the version that we're talking about here, right? So basically, there's this guy that made a version of Melee that you can play online. If you don't know, Smash Melee is a game for the GameCube, and you can't play online because the GameCube lacks online connection. So basically, this guy made a thing called Slippy, and that lets you connect to the internet with Melee, and it is actually better than the Ultimate servers. That's how good his online connection is. So basically Nintendo said, for real? We're shutting it down, and yeah, basically we get to do what we want now, and I think that is really shitty. That is the only way that I can really describe it, right? And they've not only done that, they canceled a Splatoon 2 tournament because people tried to change their names to support Melee, right? They didn't cancel the tournament, but they canceled live streaming and stuff. And then on top of that, they also shut down a guy who was making Joy-Cons in support for Desmond Etika. And basically, if you didn't know, Etika is Nintendo, not a Nintendo strictly, but he was a streamer and YouTuber that meant a lot to the Nintendo community, including myself. And sadly, he passed away, I believe it was 2 years ago now. And this man was trying to market his Joy-Cons so he could donate a portion of the proceeds to an anti-suicide foundation. And basically, Nintendo was like, no, we don't like this, because it has, if you didn't know, Etika's team, I guess you call, like, more so his fans, is what you want to say, we're called the Joy-Con Boys. And Nintendo, if you didn't know, made the controller called the Joy-Cons, and Etika took his name off that. But basically, it said the Joy-Con Boys on it, and Nintendo came over and they're like, yeah, we're going to give you a cease and desist, even though you're not really making a profit off of it. You're just giving it, I mean, really shitty stuff. I mean, you can't say anything else about it, man. It is so shitty. Then they did a lot of other stuff too. They canceled a college Smash League, which is just like, it was a literal club. I don't believe they're making any money. They just canceled the tournament, or the thing. They gave them a cease and desist. For real? Fucking club. They gave a club a cease and desist, bro. This is how shitty they have been. What else have they done, man? Now, so if you don't know, EVO is a huge fighting game tournament that is seen by thousands of people, millions maybe, I don't know about millions, but it is the biggest fighting game tournament in, I believe, the world. And recently, Sony acquired the rights to the tournament, the company, and which is Evolution or something. I don't remember what the actual name of the company is. And if you didn't know, Sony made the PlayStation. And if you didn't know about this either, Nintendo and Sony kind of have a thing. They kind of don't like each other. It's been this way since the 90s when Sony tried to throw Nintendo into the disc realm instead of the cartridges, and they're like, no. What is this? What is this? You like this? Nintendo still uses cartridges. Not that that's bad. I actually prefer the cartridges, but you know, discs last longer, stuff like that. And basically, Sony was trying to throw them the direction to get the discs out, right? For the SNES, actually, I believe. And they were just like, no. What's this circular thing? We only know square. We only know square and rectangle. And so basically, Nintendo and Sony have been in a feud ever since. Sony has outsold Nintendo in every single console wars except for the Wii. And so I think Nintendo deserves it for being the little assholes that they are. But basically, the thing that happened recently that pissed me off more than anything is Nintendo pretty much gave Sony a big "for real" you and said, we're not having Smash at the tournament. And this is a huge deal because Nintendo put out Smash, right? And this is Sakurai's game, by the way. Let's just get this out there. Sakurai made the game. Nintendo only owns it. They're pretty much just the publisher. But since Nintendo is so stingy with their crap, they go ahead and go, oh well, so basically, we don't like Sony, so yeah. They in other words, they just said, go for real yourself. That is literally what they said. That is. I'll read the tweet right now. Just said, update. March 18th, 21. Nintendo has provided a statement regarding Sony's acquisition of the Evolution Championship Series. Nintendo has enjoyed engaging with fans at past EVO tournaments and with the show organizers, and wish the show organizers the best with their new venture. We will continue to assess EVO and other opportunities as we plan for the future online and offline Smash tournaments, a spokesperson for Nintendo said. So they basically said, we're gonna keep hosting our little $20 grand prize tournaments, and Sony, you can just go frick yourself, bro. So yeah, basically that's what the entire thing has been. Again, Sony has been really good. I say Sony's fan support, if you want to call it that, has been very good. Pretty much ever since the PlayStation 1 came out. But then, of course, Nintendo just has to slap him in the can be like, no, we're going to host our $20 grand prize things. And I've seen so many people cover this before, and I've wanted to cover this for the longest time, too. What is the point of canceling Smash from the rest of it? Because there's no way that, like I'm still going to watch EVO, even though that I don't care about Street Fighter and Tekken. I don't. Like, I mean, Street Fighter's fun, right? But I'm not going to play competitively. And, I mean, if Fighters is there, I'm going to watch anyways because I like Fighters. But I want to watch it more now just to piss off Nintendo. Because the whole thing with Sony has just been... It's been so shitty. I mean, like, excuse my language, bro, but there is no other way to describe it. Like, what the hell? Sony has been nothing but great for the past, what, 20, 30 years that they've been doing PlayStation stuff. And just now Nintendo wants to go, no, you don't get advertising. It's not even like Sony's trying to advertise the PlayStation. There was nothing even mentioned about advertising the PlayStation. All that Sony did was acquire the rights to the Evolution series, which is EVO. And Nintendo's just like, no, I don't think you get to have Smash anymore. And for literally no reason. Because if anything, this tournament makes people buy Smash. Because they see the tournament, their friends send them the tournament, and they go, I wanna, you know, maybe get interested in this. This looks kind of fun. I mean, that's how I got into Smash competitively. My friends started, like, sending me tournaments. I was like, oh, this looks pretty cool, right? Like, I remember when Ultimate got announced, right? That's when I got really big in the competitive scene. And then I kept watching tournaments and stuff, right? And if that never happened, I mean, I would have bought Smash Ultimate, maybe. I don't even know if I would have bought it. I mean, since I'm a collector, I would have. But let's say I'm not a collector, right? Like, because I'm trying to collect every Switch game, right? So there's that little thing that always says, well, yeah, you gotta buy it. Nintendo games will never go on sale, which I always agree with. And so, basically, I don't know if I would have bought it. I don't think I would have bought Smash if I wasn't a collector. The biggest part about Smash to me is the competitive scene. If you look at the people that play Smash, do more people play it for fun, or do more people play it competitively? And I'm talking about, like they have at least 100 hours in the game. If you have over 100 hours in the game, I guarantee you that you are either a party host, like you literally just host parties and that's what you do, like you bring your Switch there, or you're just like a competitive player. Those are the only two options that I ever see. I have never seen anybody get Smash and just be like, I'm gonna play this casually, maybe like once or twice, like at full price when it comes out. And this boosts Smash sales, if anything. So the fact that Nintendo is going out and saying, no, we're not gonna have our tournament here, and let's keep in mind, they didn't say that Smash isn't going to EVO. That I want to make this clear as possible. They never said no. All they said was basically, they implied it. So, and people are saying, and I agree with this statement, if somebody like Crash or even somebody like Dante gets into Smash, we might see Smash at EVO still because of the whole Sony and Nintendo thing, right? And I was thinking to myself, well, what about Joker, Cloud, and Sephiroth? They're all Sony reps. Every single one of them is platform exclusive to Sony, except you can get what, like Final Fantasy VII, the original, on mobile and Xbox and Switch. But the mainline Final Fantasy games you can really only get on PS4 or PS5 or whatever the console may be. And that's not always true because some came to the Xbox. But basically what I'm saying is Final Fantasy, like, the remake is only on PS4 and PS5 now. But something like Persona 5, I guess you could lean in the direction of, well, Persona 4 is on PC and Persona 5 Strikers is on Switch, and so is Catherine. But at the same time, you have to take into consideration that happened after they came to Smash. Because the entire Persona series has been on PlayStation ever since it came out. The only games that have gone onto another platform is a spin-off of Persona 5, that being Strikers for Switch, and then Persona 4 Golden, which isn't a spin-off, it's just like a remake of the game kind of thing. It's just like an updated version for the PC, for Steam. Those are the only two games that have ever been ported to another console from Persona. And the only games, and I could be missing some PlayStation exclusives in here, right? Because I'm not too sure about, like, I mean, we don't have anything like Kratos in the game, so there's nothing like huge screaming PlayStation, right? And then you might go and be like, oh, well, Crash Bandicoot's on Switch and Xbox, and all the Crash games are on there. Well, Crash is Sony's mascot, like Sonic is Sega's mascot, like Mario is Nintendo's mascot, like the one guy from Ghosts and Goblins is Capcom's mascot, like Pac-Man is Bandai's mascot. You get what I'm saying, right? Where it is the big representative. That is Sony. Crash is the embodiment of the PlayStation. That is the one character on PlayStation that before Insane Trilogy was not on any console, and it was the reason to buy a PlayStation. That is the only reason that the PlayStation was successful, I think. I'm not sure because I haven't looked too far into Sony's history. But the fact that Crash is the mascot, if he gets into Smash, that would be a huge deal and would possibly put Smash back into the ring to EVO. But overall, I don't think that's going to happen. I think that Nintendo is done. I think Nintendo has officially killed competitive Smash. And I am not joking when I say that. I'm not putting that statement lightly. I strongly believe that Smash, the competitive scene, just died. Or it just started its decline, right? I guarantee you that people will still play the game competitively. I think the population for the competitive scene will stay nearly the same, especially the Melee community, because they have dedicated a lot of their life to doing that. I almost feel bad for people like Hungrybox and other competitive players to just go, like MKLeo, right? Like he's just been introduced into the spotlight about a year ago, and already the tournaments are getting canceled. I don't know. Make of this what you will, but this is pissing me off. And I would like to say that I don't support Nintendo. I'm not going to buy any of their games, but I'm a collector. So I'm stuck in this position in a 50-50 realm of should I keep buying the games or should I not? Because the chance that I keep buying the games is, oh, they might get rare, I might get money, but at the same time, is it worth it in the moral standpoint? So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this has been a little bit of a rant video. I'm sorry if I just sound a little too angry. It's just this has been going on for too long enough. Nintendo has been way too stingy with their stuff. Not only have they done something silent, whereas like you have the games that never go on sale that they've opened up to recently, but now they're against the competitive scene and they're against their games being for everyone as opposed to just being for kids. They think that these are kids' games. They don't see them as everyone's games. And that's how it is. That I thought Nintendo games were for everyone, but I guess that's gone in a different direction now. So, again, thanks guys for watching. Spread the word about Smash and Evo. I really want to see Smash and Evo this year, guys. I really do. So please do something. Like, I made this video. I'm probably gonna make a tweet later. I'm probably gonna do an Instagram post. Please get the word out there that we need Smash in Evo. We need our competitive Smash back. Alright, anyways, thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.